allowing yourself or creating these little places of excuses, what it does is it robs you from the process of exploring these hard emotions, these hard conflicts that you're experiencing, and developing a strength of heart, a strength of will. Not front high. If you try to pull guard the way that you pull guard in gi, it's not going to work the same way. Okay, it's just so easy to like knock legs out. There's not grips. Okay, so what I'm going to do that is we have the lapel, we have the sleeve. When we sit, we push our foot on our hip and we try to pull. You can do it from here like this, like you get a strong collar tie, but typically that's not like the best strategy in gi. And IBJJF in a lot of the tournaments, you can't pull guard until you make contact. So I have to have contact with him, or he has to have contact with me before I can sit down. Okay? The problem is that if he's anticipating that, if I grab and I sit, and he just quickly puts pressure on my legs, and then circles like boom, he can be pretty fast on that before I actually have anything set up. If he gets close to me, I have two options. I either have to get grips and locking position, or I need to create a little bit more space. So if he comes in and I don't want grips, I've got to get back. If he gets in close enough, I need to hook and I need to actually establish a lock. If he gets close to me and I don't get grips on him, he will pass my guard. Comes in close, I either lean in and hook with like a shin to shin and a grip here, and I shift it real tight, okay? Or when he comes in, I'm gonna go backwards, okay? And elbow to knees in sort of this sort of position, being aware that he's probably gonna try to circle and pass, okay? Once you're locked, go, back up.
It's just been that the whole time. That's everybody else.
Hey Joshua, you have a nice camera.
That was good.
So you don't have to keep controlling the wrist if you don't need to. That was good. Yeah. Oh, just got done. Little morning grind. You kind of go through these phases of like great training. Everything feels incredible. Everything's clicking, you know, all the gears seem to be in alignment, and then you hit like a plateau, or worse, just kind of what I'm coming out of, you hit like a dip where it just feels like nothing works right. Every move you try seems to fail. Your grips seem to be weak. Your body seems to be tired. Joints seem to be more sore. You know, all of that kind of stuff. Honestly, it's so easy in those moments to get discouraged, to lose sight of your goals, to start to make little allowances, you know, like it's not that big of a deal. I could skip today's training, or I'm not going to go as hard today, or I'm just going to, you know, and it's actually healthy to cycle through levels of intensity. What I'm talking about though is that a little excuse you give yourself. You're rolling, or you're lifting, or you're going for a run or a hike or something, and you preemptively create an excuse to give yourself the out so that it's a little bit easier emotionally when you don't succeed or you fail, or, you know, in the case of jiu-jitsu, when someone beats you, it's like, oh, I'm fill in the blank, I'm really tired today, or oh, this is whatever. And it's, you kind of give yourself that excuse before you go into the roll, so that way it softens the blow. And where cycling through levels of intensity, rest and recovery and all of that is really healthy, allowing yourself or creating these little places of excuses, really what it does is it robs you from the process of exploring these hard emotions, these hard conflicts that you're experiencing, and developing a strength of heart, a strength of will, a level of courage to keep facing adversity and to press through. to figure out what needs to change. Hey, why am I on a plateau right now? Or why am I in a dip or a valley? What things do I need to shift to get back to that place of breakthrough, to get back to that place of momentum? And, you know, we see it a lot at Jiu-Jitsu. I see it with the kids constantly, actually. It's a really common issue that I'm having to help different students, different kids sort of work through, right? And I do it in fun ways, you know, lots of jokes, lots of smiles, lots of encouragement, you know, positive affirmation in, you know, in the direction, you know, and then when I see them making excuses, like, hey, no excuses, you know what I mean? Like, take your L, get back on the line, think about it, get back out there, try again, you know, keep pushing, keep trying hard, you know, and trying to find those ways to help keep pushing them past those moments. So yeah, just don't make excuses. No excuses, all right? Now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pull guard, okay? So again, as a reminder, if I'm going shin to shin, it's the same leg, knee on the outside, hooking on the inside, and I'm scooping this together, okay? Now, this is to set up moves, okay? But at the very minimum, I'm keeping him from that. You can do shin to shin if you want, or you can pull guard and he starts to pass. We can come up, you know, we can start using other guards that we want. Pulls guard, boom, and I'm here, boom, and I start trying to pass him. Okay, so we're stuck. So now we just reset, okay? If we pull guard again, boom, he does it again, boom. Does that make sense? So my goal now is I see him pulling guard, and I need to try to anticipate some of what that's doing, and then just start to pass his guard. I'm really passing his guard. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, now you see how your knee needs to be open, and your elbow should be on the inside. Or scoop this all the way around. Okay, elbow, knee.
Yeah, because how it was before. I mean, up. I kind of just went like this.
Yes.
I was like, oh, that was easy.
Nice.
Just what happened?
I tied this tape too tight and I can't get it off.
What happened to your knee? Or how can you put
I
tape
just
on?
had a cut and I taped it up, but it's too tight.
How are you gonna get it off?
Okay. So, Nick,
You did
one
scissors.
is, one of the couple things you
Hurts my leg hair so bad.
You might, as they're backing, so if you pull guard and he's this close to you, you might be able to catch him foot down the seat, you know what I mean? While he's trying to back away, you might be able to catch that. But if he's smart, when you initially pull and he just kind of creates that distance, yeah, don't give up your defense. Just to like pull guard and start chasing and he just like backs away, and it's just psychological piece is when our feet touch the ground, we somehow, it's like a magnet. It's like once our feet touch the ground, they just stay there. And you'll watch people that are able to maintain a really good elbow to knee connection. The moment their feet touch, it's like, it just like glues your feet to the ground and then you just lay back, you know? And then you're trying to bring your knees up and it's already too late. You're way past the battle. Don't make excuses. No excuses, all right? Figure out what needs to be adjusted, but stay in it. Stay present, stay engaged in the pressure. Yeah, and you're gonna get through the other side. I love, there's like 2 actual verses, right? Really super common one, Psalm 23, right? Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. And you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You don't camp there, you don't build a house there, you don't stay there, you walk through it. Another funny verse is, yeah, it's actually a repeated phrase in the Bible, but it says, and it came to pass. And I heard a comedian one time when I was a kid had a whole bit about it, but it didn't come to stay, it came to pass. And actually, it's really true. Your circumstances, the adversity, the stuff that you're in, it came to pass. It didn't come to stay. So keep moving forward, keep pressing forward, and we'll see you on the other side.
This is the glamorous part. Okay.
What'd you say?
This is the glamorous part of it. Look at that.
And we'll,
He's sweeping that floor. Look at him go.
hard work pays off big time.
Tristan's so good at jiu-jitsu, he gets to spray the mats.
It's all my